any plan for the national level?
Honorable Minister.
For the national level.
Honorable
Ayurveda
Minister.
Institute in
Honorable
Kerala. Institute
Minister.
in Kerala.
Honorable Minister.
माननीय सभापति महोदय, सदस्य ने सवाल की है, जवाब में नहीं कहूंगा, इसके जवाब में इतना ही कहूंगा हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में देश के हर प्रांत को हमारे आयुष से जुड़ने के लिए कदम उठाए हैं, हमने जो भी कदम उठाए हैं, इसमें केरला अपना खुद का पहचान भी मेडिसिन ट्रेडिशनल मेडिसिन ने बहुत बड़ा योगदान दी है, और इसलिए अगले दिनों में निश्चित रूप से हमारे स्टेट गवर्नमेंट की स्टेट एनुअल एक्शन प्लान के मुताबिक अगर निश्चित रूप से इस विषय पर हम विचार करेंगे।
Fifth supplementary, Madam Koinak.
I'd like to ask the Honourable Minister. Under capacity building and continuing medical education component of Ayurveda scheme, does the Ministry have plans to train Ayush doctors and other in the rest of the states not yet covered, especially northeastern states of Arunachal, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura?
Honourable Minister.
मैडम को धन्यवाद देता हूँ, माननीय सभापति नॉर्थ ईस्ट से है, क्योंकि मैं भी नॉर्थ ईस्ट से हूँ, और सबको मालूम है कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी हमेशा नॉर्थ ईस्ट विकास के रास्ते पर तेज से चलने के लिए उन्होंने बहुत बड़ा योगदान दिया है।
I was also there in Northeast for 3 years.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. That is a priority sector. That is a priority sector. Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has given everything growth of Northeast. That's why I being like a Morse turner, especially grateful to Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. And in this regard, 33 integrated Ayush hospital were approved, 9 are functional, and 33 integrated Ayush hospital are already under different stage of implementation, and more than 850 numbers of health wellness centers are being improved. I believe that's the way we are trying to make Northeast very much sensitive in this regard in the sector education, research, and training for hospital better facility. Thank you.
Question number 18, Neeraj Dangi. Honorable Minister. Supplementary 1, Shri Neeraj Dangi.
सर मेरे प्राथमिक प्रश्न का भाग है आंसर प्रॉपर नहीं है। मैं समझता हूं कि पूरा प्रॉपर आंसर आना चाहिए था। मेरा पहला सप्लीमेंट्री वित्त मंत्री जी क्या वित्त मंत्री जी उपायों या प्रयासों विशिष्ट उपायों के बारे में विस्तार से बता सकते हैं योजना सरकार बना रही है, इसके अतिरिक्त डिफॉल्टरों की बढ़ती से उत्पन्न चुनौतियों से निपटने के लिए लागू की गई है।
Honorable Minister.
माननीय सभापति महोदय और माननीय सदस्यगण अलग-अलग स्कीम के माध्यम से फाइनेंशियल इंक्लूजन के माध्यम से अलग सिटीजन्स को जरूरत है उनको लोन देने की जरूरत है, उनको लोन देने के माध्यम से वो व्यवसाय करें और व्यवसाय के बाद उनका इनकम बढ़े। इसमें मैं बताना चाहता हूँ स्कीम है मुद्रा लोन के माध्यम से अलग-अलग स्कीम्स है के माध्यम से मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ जिनके इनकम के लिए है और बढ़ाने के लिए जो बढ़ाने के लिए जैसा जो आरबीआई जैसा गवर्नर आरबीआई के इंस्ट्रक्शंस है, आरबीआई के इंस्ट्रक्शंस है, जो एनपीए जो विलफुल डिफॉल्टर्स है, जो विलफुल डिफॉल्टर्स लोन देना नहीं चाहिए, लोन देना नहीं चाहिए। देयर इज उसके बाद units there is some which are debarred for giving the loans for the उनको भी लोन देना नहीं चाहिए, उनको भी लोन देना नहीं चाहिए। इसके बाद सरकार के माध्यम से 2018 इंसॉल्वेंसी एंड बैंक्रप्सी कोड के माध्यम से अगर कोड के माध्यम से एनपीए हो गया, अकाउंट के ऊपर जो कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस के उनके ऊपर जो कॉर्पोरेट ऑफिस के केस हो सकती है। फ्यूगिटिव इकोनॉमिक ऑफेंडर्स 2000 लाया है, 18 में एक्ट लाया के माध्यम से जो बड़े अकाउंट के माध्यम है और जो इंडिया में अकाउंट एनपी हुए और जो इंडिया में रहते हैं उनका ऊपर भी केसेस हो रही है। और इसके बाद लुकआउट सर्कुलर के बाद दिया जाता है, सर्कुलर भी माध्यम से बैंक के माध्यम से लोन का बराबर लोन का नहीं किया है। इसके साथ मैं बताना चाहता हूँ यहाँ जो रिटर्न नहीं करते, लोन्स रिटर्न नहीं करते, को उनके फाइनेंस इंस्टीट्यूशंस माध्यम से सर्कुलर जाता है, जिन्होंने ज्यादा लोन लिया है, जिन्होंने ज्यादा लोन लिया है, दिया जाता है, सभी को इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया जाता है। जो एनपीए अकाउंट कम होना चाहिए, एनपीए अकाउंट कम होना चाहिए, बैंक को होना चाहिए, वसूली अच्छे से होना चाहिए। कुछ उसके साथ कम और कुछ इनकम जनरेटिंग और कुछ इनकम जनरेटिंग स्कीम्स भी है जो मैं
सेकंड सप्लीमेंट्री श्री नीरज डांगी।
सर मेरा दूसरा सप्लीमेंट्री ऋण लेने वाले गारंटर्स को लेकर के है जो गारंटी मंत्री जी से मैं पूछना चाहूंगा, वित्त मंत्री जी से मैं पूछना चाहूंगा, बताने की कृपा करेंगे, मंत्री जी बताने की कृपा करेंगे, ऋण न चुकाने के मामलों में के खिलाफ की गई कार्रवाई के खिलाफ प्रभावशीलता बढ़ाने के लिए प्रभावशीलता बढ़ाने के लिए न्याय परिवर्तन विचाराधीन है, यदि हाँ विचाराधीन है, यदि हाँ उसका ब्यौरा डिटेल्स क्या है?
ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर।
माननीय सभापति महोदय और माननीय सभागृह और माननीय सभागृह बताना चाहता हूँ, आपके माध्यम से सभागृह को बताना चाहता हूँ, बारोअर है जो बारोअर है इम्पोर्टेंट, उतना ही इम्पोर्टेंट अगर गारंटर के उन्होंने साइन किया होगा, बैंक के पेपर साइन किया होगा, बैंक के पेपर साइन किया होगा, तो उनकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है इक्वल लायबिलिटी देने का और उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई हो जाने का और उनके ऊपर कार्रवाई हो जाती है। अलग-अलग कार्रवाई माध्यम से जाती है, अलग-अलग कार्रवाई के माध्यम से उनके ऊपर सिविल माध्यम से उनके ऊपर सिविल केस हो जाती है, डीआरटी कोर्ट में केस हो जाती है, सरफेस के बाद 2002 के माध्यम से 2002 के माध्यम से कार्रवाई हो जाती है। मैं जैसे आपको पहले ही बताया, एंड बैंक्रप्सी कोड आईबीसी के माध्यम से भी कार्रवाई हो जाती है, और ये इन सभी चीजों से उनके ऊपर सभी गारंटर के ऊपर अलग न सोचते हुए उनके अलग न सोचते हुए बैंक के माध्यम से ऐसा एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी डिसीजन आया है लास्ट मंथ का भी डिसीजन आया है। अगर गारंटर साइन किया है, पैसे साइन किया है, तो गारंटर को कोई सुविधा गारंटर को कोई सुविधा नहीं मिल सकती, गारंटर इज आल्सो एज अ कस्टमर।
थर्ड सप्लीमेंट्री बिनोय विश्वम।
You sir, there is a magic word by the government. It's called haircut. And the government claimed that, with that magic, the willful defaulters are handled, and the NBS are and the government has made wonders. And the government
supplementary.
Can the government be kind enough? The amount of haircuts made by the banks and by the government for the willful defaulters who are the corporate houses.
Honorable Minister.
Thank you, sir.
Honorable Minister.
It's not the government which take this haircut or take that level of haircut. There is an established mechanism through which the committee of creditors decides on the basis of the proposals which are before them, to see what is the best solution. So first I would like to dispel the impression that the honourable members having and also probably putting that the government decides on how much has to be the haircut. How much has to be the haircut? There is an institutional bylaw which decides on how the creditors are going to be so I would like first of all that thought, and if that thought is removed, there is no further answer required according to me.
Fourth supplementary, Shri Jawahar Sarkar.
Sir, this question has been replied to in terms of receding amounts of bank write-offs. Fair enough. The point that I want to ask are we making international comparisons? Because IMF data released every 6 months showed that the average loan write-off, average bad loan, what you call average bad loan, what you call GNPA to loan, gross NPA to total loan is around 1% to 1.5%. India went up to 11%. A humongous 11%.
Your supplementary.
Is government making comparisons with international to understand how good or how bad we are?
Honorable Minister.
प्रिय सभापति महोदय, मैं आपके माध्यम से बताना चाहता हूं, माननीय सदस्य को बताना चाहता हूं, 4 क्वेश्चन हमें राइटिंग में 4 क्वेश्चन हमें राइटिंग में पहले मैं बताना चाहता हूं लोन रिटर्न ऑफ लोन राइट डजंट मीन इट डजंट मीन वेविंग ऑफ द लोन, देयर इज द वेविंग ऑफ द लोन, देयर इज अ डिफॉल्ट ऑफ द बैंक ने राइट ऑफ लोन किया, बैंक प्रोविजन करती है, बैंक जो कार्रवाई होना चाहिए, जो कार्रवाई समय पहले चाहिए वो कार्रवाई पूरी तरह से जो जिनका एनपीए है, जिनका एनपीए है, जिनके ऊपर कार्रवाई हो जाती है, जिसमें हो आईबीसी कोड हो, या सभी कार्रवाई हो जाती है, या सभी कार्रवाई हो जाती है। पूछा है अभी जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है कि जिसमें एनपीए के बारे में भी उन्होंने सवाल पूछा था, 11 मैं बताना चाहता हूं, अगर मैं बताना चाहता हूं जो 11.4 जो हुआ था एनपीए 2018 में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में सरकार आ गई, आने के बाद ये सरकार आने के बाद 4 साल के बैंकों को प्रोविजन करना पड़ा, इसीलिए ऐसा कोई भी फोन बैंकिंग नहीं था, कोई भी इंटरफेरेंस नहीं था, कुछ इंटरफेरेंस नहीं था, बैंक 4 साल इसीलिए बढ़ता गया 4 साल। लेकिन अगर हम देखें इतना कम हो गया है कि अराउंड 2% के आसपास है, 1% के आसपास है। एक मैं फिगर देना चाहता हूं, अकाउंट अगर हम देखें एनपीए तो 2.06 करोड़ से 5.06 करोड़ से इतना एनपीए, तो मैं इतना ही बताना चाहता हूं, राइट ऑफ में फर्क है और नंबर में फर्क है, जो कुछ नंबर 2 एनपीए हुआ था वो पहले इसमें हुआ था, जीएनपीए का परसेंटेज भी मेरे पास मैं बताना चाहता हूं, 2022-23 बैंक का एनपीए 3.87% का, पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक का 4.97% है, 4.97% बैंक का, और प्राइवेट सेक्टर बैंक का 2.9%। ये ग्रॉस एनपीए है। अगर हम ऑफ करने के बाद अगर नेट एनपीए अगर देखें तो 1.24 इतना नेट एनपीए है, इतना नेट एनपीए 2018 में 2018 में फिगर दे, 2018 से 2022 तक कंटिन्यूअसली होते जा रहा है। और मैं बताना चाहता हूं सभी सभागार को बैंक का पर्टिकुलरली पब्लिक सेक्टर बैंक का सितंबर का अगर हम तो 1,04,000 करोड़ का बैंक 4,000 करोड़ का बैंक प्रॉफिट में दिस ईयर मींस सितंबर टू सेप्टेंबर अराउंड द 1,32,000 करोड़ एनपीए इज प्रॉफिट एंड इज गोइंग डाउन अंडर माननीय मोदी साहब के नेतृत्व में हमारी इकोनॉमी बढ़ रही है और बैंक अच्छी कर रहे हैं।
फिफ्थ सप्लीमेंट्री जयराम रमेश, श्री जयराम रमेश।
Sir.
Honorable Minister.
Seek your permission. Just would seek your permission. Has not been answered. The question has absolutely been answered. It's absolutely been answered. NPA's gross and NPA's net are coming down. Let me finish. Are coming down. And the numbers are before me. I'd like to read. For those who think For those who are hiding facts, no. I will read by year. I will read by the year. Net NPAs coming down. NPAs coming down. An honourable member Jawahar Sircar's an honourable member Jawahar Sircar's would you want to compare it with the West? Would you want to compare it with the West? I just want to give one line. If NPAs are coming down, NPAs are coming down, and steadily at that at every year's number shows, which I'll read it. And would the honourable member carefully notice? Carefully notice banking distress, whether in Germany or in the US, whether in Germany or in the US, which are going bust, and the banks which are going bust in the US. If that has not been kept in the back of the mind, and he still would raise, would you do international comparison? Would you do international This is the comparison which speaks for itself. This is the comparison which speaks for itself. So if you want me to name by country, and then by India's banks, India's banks, comparison, it's hair splitting. It's hair splitting. You are, as a senior member of the House, that even last year, that major bank collapses happened both in the United States of America in Switzerland and in Germany. And here we are showing you figure. About NPA coming down. Doesn't that indicate the health of the banks in both these countries? Not only NPA is coming down, not only NPA is coming down, profit margins going up. For the sake of the member, for the sake of the member who want to persist on this question, I would seek his intelligence as much as yours, kindly listening to this number. Public sector banks, scheduled commercial banks. I would read both. First the scheduled commercial banks and the public commercial banks and the public sector banks subsequent. Net NPA ratio reduction. The high point was 2017-18 scheduled commercial banks had a 5.94% of NPAs. And public sector banks had 7.97. Next year it comes down to 3.65. Public sector banks comes down to 4.80. And subsequently 2.81, 3.76, 2.39, 2.11 to 2.19 and 22-23. It's come down. The scheduled commercial banks NPA ratio as a percentage has come down to 0.95. And it has come down to 1.24 in public sector banks.
Honorable Minister.
Sorry, sir. They're drawing me to the temptation. They're drawing me to the temptation. Member is a very senior member, a lawyer. She knows the technical terms, terminology. Right off and wave off. I hope the member of this House are not going to be tired of us repeatedly saying, what is a technical write-off? What is a wave-off? To go on asking this question. I'm not going to be tired to reply. Wave off and write off. Is this wanting second reply? We've repeatedly said.
I would urge a very experienced senior member, to word is directly, pinpoint it.
Gross NPA to total loan is a percentage that is internationally accepted. Year by year comparisons are given out, and it is given out to 1.2% on an international average. India has not come anywhere across it in the last 8 years. In the last 8 years, the minister who has read so much, who has been kind enough to intervene, give us a year-by-year comparison of the IMF standard, accepted of gross standard of total.
Okay, Mr. Sarkari, I would.
Please, sir.
Honorable Minister, pardon my ignorance. Minister used an expression. What is phone banking?
Which one, sir?
What is that? Phone banking.
Which one, sir?
Phone banking.
Thank you, sir. That would take me back.
If you go in a literal term, it's okay.
Sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Sir, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Phone banking was that time when in Indian banking, people would call the banks and say, so-and-so come to seek a loan from your bank, seek a loan from your bank, meaning please don't have to look at his eligibility, credit ratio, you must have to give him. You must have to give him. Actually, sir, so today when this debate is being really hot enough to talk about gross NPA, to talk about gross NPA, measuring NPA versus the total loans issued, or the total loans issued, and so on. The heart of the problem was when during the 10 years of the rule UPAs between 2004 and 14, phones were used to ask for delivery of loan to customers who were not worthy of being given a loan. The burden fell on us to sort the Indian banks out, identifying first of all, before Prime Minister Modi sat with all of us, the entire, my predecessor spent a lot of time understanding where the problem was, and working together with the Reserve Bank of India. So the phone banking through which the political interference spoiled all our banks and drove them to loss-making situations. Today, if enthusiasm is shown on asking questions about NPAs, first of all, look at the problem which contributed to NPAs and made Indian banks actually having a twin balance sheet problem. And the twin balance sheet problem made the Indian economy come down to being a fragile economy. Today is the fastest growing and a rate of 7.6 in the last quarter. So please, kindly do recognize these things before questions on NPAs are asked.
Jairam Ramesh, the last supplementary.
Sir, thank you
the
for
last
giving me the opportunity. For asking a supplementary. The Honorable Finance Minister answered a question in the Lok Sabha that there are 2,623 defaulters who owe the banks 1.96 lakh. Now, I would like to ask the Honorable Finance Minister, extra and special steps are being taken to deal with willful defaulters. Willful defaulter by definition is a deliberate defaulter. He is full of will to default. He is full of will to default. So I would like to ask the Honorable Finance Minister, without getting into the history, 2,623 individuals, banks, 1.96 lakh crores. Would she consider naming and shaming them, pressure on these
Honorable Minister.
Sir, action is being taken on my answer in the Lok Sabha is actually indicative banks taking steps towards getting the money back from action again. I'll just highlight the cases because that will specifically answer the question raised by the honorable member. As of 31/3/2023, the legal suites for recovery were filed against 13,978 accounts. Action under SURFACE have been initiated in 11,483 cases. FIRs have been filed in 5,674 cases. Aggregate amount of 33,801 crores have been recovered till 31. The amount recovered is 33,000. Sir, the actions and also there was a time I think I've answered a parliament question about cases taken up by the ED. Now, why do I bring that here? The money is recovered. The money is returned to the banks themselves, subject to correction. Because I'm just saying it out of my memory. More than about 13,000 crores have been given to the banks. From these defaulters on whom PMLA cases have resulted in action through the enforcement. So monies are being recovered through monies are being recovered through SURFACE. specific action through the various legal provisions and as a result monies are going back now as on 1st December 2023 just a couple of days ago assets amounting to 15,186.64 crores have been confiscated by the I wonder specifically on the record 15,186.64 crores have been confiscated by the ED out of which amounting to 15,183.77 have been restituted to the public sector banks. That amount where I said subject to correction 13,000, the amount is more than 13,000. The amount is more than 15,183.77 which have been restituted to the bank. So the bank, the phone banking, so the bank, NPA, what goes to the bank? NPA, what goes to the bank? This is the kind of constant action being taken by the CBI, the income tax and others, both from the willful defaulters and from others who owe consolidated fund of India, the money which has to go back through the banks or otherwise directly. So this 15,183.77 crores is under the PMLA. Furthermore, sir, PMC Bank has recovered. I'm sure many from Maharashtra will be interested in knowing about this. PMC has recovered 104.02 crores with active cooperation and support of ED. Assets amounting 692.89 crores have been confiscated under the provision FEOA. So monies are constantly being recovered, huge amounts, which are going back to the public sector. Thank you, sir.
Question number 19. Question number 19. Mukul Shri Balkrishan Vasnik. Honorable Minister.
Sir, supplementary.
Shri Amar Patnaik.
So it's really laudable that we are on track as far as achieving the non-renewable component in the consumption basket. But I have a worry, sir. There is a report which says Orissa has a potential of 1.5 megawatt of solar energy, much greater than the assessment made by government. In the reports, in the answers which you have been furnished by the this is projected at 465.23. So if this potential is harnessed for every state, do we think that we can actually have much larger non-renewable component of in our energy consumption basket, in which case net zero actually becomes net positive and we could actually be showing to the world that we are having a growth strategy which is much more greener than even what was anticipated.
Honorable Minister.
Mr. Chairman, sir. What the honourable member read out solar capacity, solar potential in Orissa. So the potential is much more. So the potential is much more. What is happening, Chairman, sir? Honourable Chairman, sir? Is that set up capacity to open capacity and naturally capacity set up where preference areas where the solar insolation is the highest. Or the wind speeds. So therefore, the solar insolation is not the highest. The solar insolation is not the highest. Much higher in Andhra Pradesh, etc. So the preference by developers is and the whole country is connected by one grid. It makes sense to harness. It makes sense to harness solar potential in those areas first. The insulation is higher so that the cost of power is higher. And Mr. Chairman, sir, as the Honourable Member himself noted, the Honourable Member himself noted, actually we are not only doing satisfactory, in fact, what we did was that we had pledged that by 2030 we will have 40% of our capacity coming from non-fossil sources. We achieved that in 2021. We achieved that in 2021. That's 9 years in advance. Our established capacity is about 186,000 50% of our total established capacity. Of our total target which we have said we will target which we have said we will achieve by 2030, that's 50% of our established capacity. We'll achieve before that. We'll achieve before that. Right now, because apart from 186 gigawatts, which is I have another 114 gigawatts. I have another 114 gigawatts. Add all these, it comes to 300 gigawatts. 300, and by 2030. And by total established capacity, my total established capacity 780 gigawatts. 780 50% of that. So 50% of that is in the region of about let's say 373. I just have to add about 80 gigawatts. I just have to add about 80 gigawatts. We'll achieve this target. We'll achieve this target.
Dr. C.M. Ramesh. Dr. C.M. Ramesh.
Potential at a low level, only achieving that target. We will be only achieving that whatever figures have been actually mentioned, whatever figures have been mentioned, your wind energy, hydropower energy. If our potential is even higher, then we should actually target to actually achieve that. In which case we will have much better potential to achieve a higher growth rate, and even our fossil component can. And even our fossil.
Well, the honourable member can meet the honourable minister in his chamber. The honourable minister in his chamber. Dr. C.M. Ramesh. Dr. C.M. Ramesh.
As per the minister said rightly now, to achieve the goals, every year we had to do 30 gigawatts solar I'm telling. But doing the 30 gigawatts solar, our manufacturing solar panels in India is not matching. Is not even 10 gigawatts. Not even 10 gigawatts. Whatever we are manufacturing. In the USA, there is a lot of demand. Majority of the manufacturers, they are selling to the USA. And we are not importing because of BCD tax. Now, how to achieve this? Honourable Minister has to explain.
Honourable Minister.
One, of course, is my friend. Our ambition is not limited. Ambition is not to achieving 50% of our capacity. To achieving 50% of our capacity. In fact, as the Prime Minister announced, we'll have 500,000 capacity coming from non-fossil fuel sources. So actually, our ambition is much higher. Now I already have 300,000 megawatts established. I have to establish about 200 gigawatts to get to 5 gigawatts. So we've laid down a trajectory. So we've laid down a trajectory of megawatts every year. 50,000 megawatts every year. So that will actually take us. About. We have 6 years left. We have 6 years left.
Thank you.
If I add 30 gigawatts every year, 600 gigawatts. So I'll be ahead of that target as well. Now the problem is about. The problem mentioned.
The House will meet. The honourable member may interact. The honourable member may interact with the House will meet again at 2 p.m. Again at 2 p.m. today.
and a very warm welcome viewers. Hello and a very warm welcome viewers. You're watching the special presentation of Sunset TV with your host Kriti Mishra. India's criminal justice system. India's criminal justice system is set for a complete overhaul. Has introduced three key bills to replace colonial era codes with the objective of speeding up trials by laying down specific timelines, rates of conviction, by improving the quality of evidence, and providing relief and protection to victims. So what are the key provisions in the bill? What are the major recommendations? What are the major recommendations of the Parliamentary Committee on Home Affairs? Everything for you in this edition. So come along. So come along. India's criminal justice system has been predominantly shaped and regulations by laws inherited from the British colonial in the post-independence years. Legal foundations underwent amendments to align with the evolving requirements of modern times. The experience of 7 decades of Indian democracy calls for comprehensive review of our criminal laws, the Code of Criminal Procedure, the Code of Criminal Procedure, in accordance and adopt contemporary needs and aspirations of the people of India. The pre-independence criminal laws to protect their colonial interests, their colonial interests and the country, and to maintain their authority over India and supremacy over India. There was a need for comprehensive review of the Criminal Procedure Code, the Criminal Procedure Penal Code, and the Indian Penal Evidence Act, and adapt them according to the present day needs and aspirations. In fact, Prime Minister of India for the need to revamp all the legislations enacted across during the British era.
देश ने 1,500 से ज्यादा और अप्रासंगिक कानूनों को रद्द कर दिया है। इनमें से अनेक कानून गुलामी के समय से चले आ रहे हैं। In accordance with the basic principles enshrined in the Constitution of India, it was supposed to bring about fundamental comprehensive changes in the framework of Indian criminal laws. With this objective in view, the existing Indian Penal Code of the Code of Criminal Procedure, and the Indian Evidence Act would now be repealed and replaced by the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Sanhita, and the Bharatiya Sakshi Bill and the Bharatiya Sakshi Bill, respectively. The Home Affairs Minister introduced these three key bills on 11th of August 2023.
ये तीनों कानूनों को रिप्लेस कर इनकी जगह जो 3 नए कानून बनेंगे उनकी आत्मा होगी भारत के नागरिकों संविधान प्रदत्त अधिकार जो मिले हैं इसकी सुरक्षा.
The main problems in present legal systems are very complex. There's huge pendency of cases. There's low conviction rate. And the amount of fine prescribed in laws from 10 rupees to 500. There's overcrowding of undertrial prisoners. There's very little use of modern technology in the legal system. And there's delay in investigation. Pending hearing process due to inadequate use of forensic evidence. The new bills seek to historically address the criminal justice system to strengthen law and order, to simplify legal procedure, provide speedy justice, and adapt the criminal justice system with the technological advancement. All the outdated references have been deleted in the proposed bills. These bills seek to create a legal structure which is citizen-centric, and to secure life and liberty and adopt them in accordance with the contemporary needs and aspirations of the people. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023 repeals the Indian Penal Code. Key changes proposed in the bill include sedition. IPC defines sedition as bringing hatred or attempting to bring or exciting or contempt, disaffection towards the government. It is punishable with imprisonment between 3 years and life imprisonment and life or fine. And the bill removes this offence. It instead penalizes the following: exciting or attempting to excite armed rebellion, secession or subversive activities, feelings of